Oh, welcome to Thursday, the 19th of October, right before Alabama-Tennessee weekend. Oh, geez, the party just keeps on rocking. So, I missed this article on, the title of it is, As Tennessee Football Slides, Fire Butch Jones Threatens to Drown Out Rocky Top. This was in the Washington Post yesterday, and it was written by Gene Wang, which, by the way, with that name, wouldn't you do everything you could to become a doctor? Anyway, it was him talking about, here it is, he's in D.C., he's with the Washington Post. It's not, this article doesn't seem like it's a blasted out AP article. He talks about Larry Pratt, who, his name is on the Pratt Pavilion at Thompson Bowling Arena. Larry Pratt is the largest private mortgage company owner in the country. And they're based out of Washington, D.C., or in the D.C. area. So I think that's natural for him to go over there. But anyway, it's they're talking about, Alabama's coming up this weekend and blah, blah, blah. Everything everybody knows. Some of the things I missed out, I did not realize that at the Predators game the other night, fans held up signs that said Fire Butch. Classic. Awesome. Almost as cool as driving from Tennessee up to Pittsburgh, only to drive over a dead catfish so you could flatten it out and shove it in your pants to take it out and throw it on the ice. That guy is still my hero. I forgot his name, but man, just Catfish Man is awesome. He is the ultimate. Hey, honey, watch this guy. Anyway, let's see here. What's the main thing here? Got me was they're talking about Butch Jones, what he had to say after the South Carolina game, and this is his own obituary. This is it right here, and I think this. I'm still of the idea that Butch just doesn't want to be a coach anymore. He doesn't want to coach at Tennessee. I don't know if he doesn't like, the way the water tastes coming out of the tap. I don't know if he doesn't like the way the sun sets. Whatever it is, he doesn't care. Gosh, I wish everybody had that I just don't care moment. And you can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this was Jones' comment that really just struck a chord here with me. Well, did we not play a good football team? Jones replied somewhat testily. No, you didn't. You played South Carolina. This is out there for all those stupid Tennessee fans. First of all, if you're a Tennessee fan and you like to call somebody else a nega-vol, you're part of the problem. You're retarded. You're stupid. You're stuck on stupid. I don't know how to tell you any better than just shut your mouth and take Benjamin Franklin's advice. It's better to have everyone think you're a fool than to open your mouth and take away any doubt because you're a fool. There is no 5-year thing. If it took 5 years to build a program, look at Alabama. My gosh, they've beaten us for 10 years. The only year they didn't beat us under Nick Saban was their first year. It's also probably why, for the main part, that Philip Fulmer got fired. But anyway, no, South Carolina's not good. This is their. Steve Spurrier, he left in the middle of the year. He didn't want to be a coach anymore either. There's a lot of similarities between Butch and Steve Spurrier if you think about it. They both get mad. They both have something weird going on with their head. One has that stupid visor. One has stupid haircut. Anyway, it's bad. Speaking of hair and stuff, you'll notice I started my No Shave November. This is about week 3. And, my wife doesn't like it. Anyway, I cannot grow facial hair. Butch goes on to say, our kids, we got better. Unfortunately, we came up short. We had an opportunity to win the football game. But South Carolina is a good football team. They've never been a good football team. There is no pride. There is no history. There is no, this is what we're doing. This is, South Carolina pride. I mean, it sucks, okay? They don't have the numbers. I don't even know what their stadium looks like. I'm sure it looks like some glorified high school stadium. It's just, they shouldn't ever be a good team. They hired a good coach. Maybe not the best coach. He ended up not working out for Florida, but he's doing something at South Carolina. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely off base. Maybe where I'm saying they're not a good team, they are a good team. But at the same time, I think the Pee Wee League of South Holston Mountain could beat Tennessee at this point, because our players don't care either, for the most part, except for Kelly. He is absolutely he's like, man, bring it, I mean, that right there is a champion. We need more of that. Everybody else is laying around and they're on their social media trying to pick up dates and whatnot. Maybe that's the first thing Tennessee needs to do. The next coach needs to say, all right, guys, no cell phones. Sorry. I mean, everybody gets a landline in your room, no cell phones. Or maybe we could, do they still make those senior cell phones where they just have the big numbers on it? Give them that. But yeah, just they need to get off they need to unplug. So anyway, this is all going in. This guy writes this. I mean, it's just, he talks about, how just all the money is sitting there, and they're just like, God, we're tired of this, and I love it. He talks about Pratt here, and he has a quote that says, Jones has his back where we have SEC talent, which we did not have before Butch arrived. I mean, the guy's overcoming Derek Dooley. I mean, Derek, great guy for everything else. Class. He had good hair. Great fashion sense. But let's just not game out on the gridiron. So, let's see here. Pratt goes on to say, Butch arrived, so we've made a lot of improvements on many fronts, and I'm proud that he's done this, said Pratt, who counts Manning as a close friend. They had to throw that one in there, because, I mean, Peyton Manning is the only thing Tennessee has going for it. We just need to start winning some, and it's disappointing when you don't. Winning some? We haven't won the SEC East since Philip Fulmer. Think about that. The dude got fired for losing against South Carolina. And wasn't that Spurrier's first year, I think, or something like that? Right? Do I have this right? I don't know. There's so many realities right now. I don't know if it's Bernstein or Bernstein Bears. When did Nelson Mandela die? Anyway, it's just we continue to go down the spiral, and all those got me fired up because there's a linebacker for Alabama. I think his name's Mac Williams or something like that. Bernie Mac, who knows? Who cares? He's Alabama, and he's tweeted out a picture of a cigar. Like last year, maybe he tweeted out pictures of like him and some other football players smoking cigars after beating Tennessee. So he's already. And I think it said his tweet said he is. What was it? Ready to light them up or something like that. And it's, the victory that's just preordained. That is whoever plays against Tennessee. If Tennessee comes rolling into town, right now they're just writing it off as a victory. Yes, Alabama's so great and all this stuff. And I hate it. God, man, I remember last year all these people were saying, oh, it might be better if we don't go to the SEC championship game because we have to play Alabama again. There's nobody can beat Alabama and all stuff. You know who can't beat Alabama? The team that doesn't play them. The team that can beat Alabama is the team that shows up. There's a reason why Alabama didn't win a national championship last year. Everybody has a we suck moment. Now this year they got to prove something, Lane Kiffin and everything else. I'm sure they're just going to roll all over wherever, and half the Alabamas, they're Never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'll get in trouble for that. But anyway, there'll be a lot. The family tree will stay straight. There won't be much branching off. But anyway, this whole thing is Saturday. It's just I don't know. I'm still not hearing. There's no friends or nobody's calling me up. Nobody's. You go out in public, nobody's wearing orange. I mean, man, it used to just be such a thing, and it's just that constant drum of beat Bama, and now it's just it's hokey. I did see something yesterday though. A guy's put out an email selling his tickets to the game down in Tuscaloosa, saying how and I love this because I said a few weeks ago, who did we lose against? Guys, it might have been when we actually won against Massachusetts, because that just felt like a disaster. I mean, that driving home just felt like a loss. It's like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I mean, nobody had anything positive to say about the whole game, and I made the comment that this is all part of the plan. This is all part about we're laying out the yellow bricks for the road to Tuscaloosa. This is all Butch's mastermind thing. That the plan is to lose everything, and we're going to beat Alabama. Well, somebody sent out an email, and they said basically the same thing. I mean, it's beautifully written. It's long. It talks about how these are my tickets. These are for sale. Here's the map to them. This is your opportunity, Tennessee fans, to see history. And in Tuscaloosa, you will be there for when, and it starts going on about Butch, and this is his scheme, and how it's part of his plan. I mean, just it's everything that Butch could throw out or has thrown out. This guy has put in this email. And it was really great. I don't know who it was, but this guy, he deserves props. And also. I've still got to find the website where Butch is getting his Butchisms, because it's out there somewhere. So anyway, Tennessee, Alabama, there's nothing new except now they're making fun of us in Washington, D.C. And I never thought I'd see that. It's sad. We are now a marching band school, and let's see here. I found out that we have a women's soccer, I think, now, that's supposed to be doing pretty good. Like they're 12-1 something. I don't know how soccer scores. I don't care. Soccer was invented by French women to give their men, so they had something to do while their men cooked dinner. That's what Hank Hill said, and by God, I believe it. So anyway, that's my Alabama Tennessee got to get off my chest rant for now. Later on, I'll get on about old Colin Kaepernick's latest and Michael Bennett. God, man, the NFL is just falling apart. I mean, this is like, if you like dumpster fires, and you like train wrecks, and you like rubbernecking at car wrecks, this is it, man. I mean, if you've got an oblong ball right now, you are the new Ringling Brothers clowns. All right. Anyway, that's it. Go Vols. Have fun. Peace.